Biological Classification, Session 15. R.H.V. Taker, who proposed the five kingdom system of classification, did not take viruses, viroids, and lichens into account. Viruses and viroids are acellular organisms. Since only organisms with a definite cell structure were considered as living, these organisms were not included in the classification because they were not considered as true living beings. Viruses are non-cellular organisms that possess an inert crystalline structure outside the living cell. The name virus was coined by Louis Pasteur. The word virus means venom. The name is apt because when a virus infects a cell, it takes over the host cell's machinery to replicate itself. And in this process, the host cell is killed. Though a virus remains inert outside a host cell, it cannot live independently without its host. The viruses are known as obligate parasites. It was D.J. Ivanovsky in 1882 who discovered the tobacco mosaic virus or TMV, the microbe that causes mosaic disease in tobacco. This virus was smaller than a bacteria. Later, in 1898, M.W. Bejanik demonstrated that extracts of the infected tobacco plants can also cause infection in other healthy plants. He referred the virus as Contagium vivum fluidum, meaning infectious living fluid. W. M. Stanley in 1935 he further proved that this virus could be crystallized. This meant that fluid could be converted into crystals. And these viral crystals are mainly protein crystals or they are made up of protein. In addition to proteins, these viruses they have a genetic makeup comprising either RNA or DNA. Therefore, the viruses are nucleoproteins and the genetic material are infectious. Usually, the viruses that infect plants have single-stranded RNA, while those that infect animals have double-stranded RNA or DNA. The bacteriophages are viruses that infect bacteria and they have a double-stranded DNA. The bacteriophage has a protein coat and this protein coat is called a capsid to protect this nuclear material. And the capsid is made up of small subunits called as capsomeres which are arranged either helically or in a polyhedral manner. Viruses infect plants causing many symptoms like mosaic formation, leaf rolling, yellowing, dwarfing, and also stunted growth. Humans too can be affected by viruses. Diseases such as common cold, mumps, and smallpox are known to be caused by viruses. Even AIDS is caused by virus, which is called HIV. Like viruses, viroids are also infectious, only that they are smaller than viruses. They were first discovered by T.O. Dana in the year 1971. The viruses have a protein coat, whereas the viroids lack a protein coat. Hence, they are called as viroid. and they have a free RNA of very low molecular weight. They are known to cause potato spindle tuber disease in potatoes. Lichens, they look like a single organism, but actually they have two organisms inside them, the algae and fungi. The algae and fungi together have a mutual beneficial relationship called symbiosis. The algal component is called as the phycobiont. It's called as the phycobiont and it is autotrophic, whereas the fungal component is called as the mycobiont and the fungal partner is heterotrophic. The algae, it prepares food for fungi and fungi in turn provides shelter and helps to absorb water and nutrients for the algae. Therefore, the viruses, viroids, and lichens were not placed anywhere in the system of classification. Thank you.